Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Nanatsu no Taizai, Fundo no Shinpan, or the 7 Deadly Sins Dragon's Judgment, which is on episode 13. Now, this episode right here, looked alright, so if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to at the beginning of the episode opens up with a recap of that Meliodas and the 7 Deadly Sins managed to defeat the Demon King, And we get to see a scene about Ludasho getting ready to disappear, and says, I'm really glad this is over. This is actually the first step for goddesses and demons to come along together after hating each other, I'm already sick and tired of this damn war anyway. And we have to it that Ludasho disappears entirely into the heavens while Elizabeth and the others watch on, As the episode continues on, we have to it that the demons that was attacking Leona's kingdom, they end up retreating after the Demon King is defeated, And we see to it that all the 7 Deadly Sins and everyone else are pretty much happy right now, but there's one problem they haven't solved, and that is Elizabeth's curse, She only has one more day left, and after that day, she will die at a random, life event, from a, toppling, rock or something worse, whatever the case may be. But whatever the situation is we have to that Elizabeth says, hey, it's okay, I'll just reincarnate and find you guys again, I mean, that's how it works for me. And we have to it that Meliodas tells everyone, hey, guys, I have to tell you guys something. There's actually a way to defeat and destroy the curse. And we have to it that Meliodas says he gotten it when he was trying to escape purgatory and he actually got his power back. Bond remembers, how Meliodas still has his original power and he was afraid to use it, And we have to it that Meliodas asked Merlin to activate the curse reveal, and we have to it that Meliodas activates his powerful magic that he has within him and destroys the curses and ends it, And we have to it that as the episode continues on, then 7 Deadly Sins reunite with Hauser and the army, and they end up going back to Leonis, but not before we have Meliodas and the others visit a certain place where the vampire castle was at, which apparently that was taken care of by the 7 Deadly Sins, when Meliodas and Elizabeth ends up releasing Gelda from a seal. Merlin ends up explaining to the other 7 Deadly Sins that Meliodas and Elizabeth are releasing Gelda, which is Zeldris' lover, And we have to it that Meliodas releases the seal on Gelda and tells Gelda about what happened to Zeldris, We don't really know where, he is right now. But Gelda says, don't worry about it, because I will find him no matter where he is, Etc. And we have to it that after the war, it is very devastating. We all know that. Because when it comes to war, many loved ones, many homes, many others are suffering right now from the casualties of war, Innocent life, homes destroyed, and financial difficulties, that kind of thing. But eventually we have to it that we see everyone else doing okay, such as Gil Thunder, Hauser, and Griamore, along with the lovers, While Hauser is still a single man. And we see Hendrickson having to, talk to Dreyfus about the situation and what he did, And Dreyfus is really upset and mad that Hendrickson would do something really crazy, He therefore even tells Hendrickson not to go dying on him because there's no one else he could vent to, because his wife is gone, his son's about to grow up and be with the woman he loves, and pretty much almost everything's already in shambles, whatever the situation is. And Fraudrin's gone, etc. And we see Jericho and Gila with her little brother getting ready to go to a celebration of the 7 Deadly Sins, but not before we see Hawk, Bond, and Meliodas talking to each other. Hawk, feeling very weak and useless, should not really hang out with people who are very strong. But we have to that Meliodas and Bond comfort Hawk, says, hey, you may not be strong, but you are a guy who's willing to give his life for his friends, And that alone is enough to have us respect you a lot, And we have to it, Hawk tries to thank Meliodas and Bond, by hugging them, but unfortunately they decide not to get hugged by him because he's in tears and snot. And we have to it that Bond and Meliodas decides to sing a song to Hawk, or Mild, thanks to Wild's singing, and Hawk seems like, hey, why are you guys singing this song, man? It sounds so off whatsoever. And we have to him, Hawk ends up crying so badly because he seems like, why am I in tears right now for some reason, And we have to it that Bond, Meliodas, and Hawk ends up going to the bar, goes to the new board hat whatsoever, and they end up celebrating with a lot of the people, you know, which is really fun and nice, you know. But however, there is some like bad news to this, you know. There is no denial of that. There's always gonna be certain bad news because like the way how it ended, you know, was like the way how it ended, you know, was like pretty sad in a certain way because even though everyone is celebrating in the board's hat, you know, from like Mal, Hendrickson, Dreyfus, and then everyone else watching nearby, you know, Bond cooking, everybody's really enjoying the life out of it, you know. I mean, everybody, even Elaine, freaking Bond are like having a time of their life, you know, etc. Elizabeth serving, and then, you know, seeing, like I said, almost a lot of characters we know like ends up having to like help out the board hat, you know. But eventually, you know, like even though Bond and Meliodas finally have a drink outside for a bit after Elizabeth telling Meliodas and Bond to like take a little break, you know. But we have to it that like that Bond decides to ask Meliodas, you know, like okay, out with it. You're gonna be leaving us, so when are you gonna leave? You know, because you know, like that's the big question you might be wondering if you guys are anime onlys. You know, wondering like why did Bond ask that question? Well, you guys will understand, but if you guys really understood what the Demon King mentioned to Meliodas, if he activated his original power, he'll be scared, you know? And there's a big reason for that. It was already hinted at, already confirmed, but I'll leave that for another episode once it comes about, you know? So I'm looking forward to the next episode, you know? Almost there to the end, you know? It's going to be over soon, you know? Studio Dean, whatever. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot!